It's a food tier video!
Ranking Indian foods. It's a tier list. And tier lists are good.
Okra, or bindi, or vendakai, or like bendakaya, goes in the F tier. I'm just gonna put that out there. Vandakai is in the lowest tier because I hate vandakai.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is vada pav, and it's the best thing you'll probably eat in your life. So yeah, vada pav goes in the S tier. But honestly, I mean, I'm not too, like, it's good, but you don't really, like, crave it, you know what I'm saying? So I think it goes in the C tier. Yeah. Upma. As of late, I've been like, upma is not that, it's okay. So I think, like, it's going in the B tier, because you can make, like, shit ton of upma in, like, tons of different ways, but it's better than uttapam, but it's not as good as A tier. Tandoori chicken. Okay, so I'm vegetarian, so I haven't eaten this, but I've had tandoori naan, and naan is pretty good, so I want to say chicken is, but it also looks like paneer 60, or like, I don't know, like tandoori paneer, so like, I mean, I guess it tastes the same. Honestly, save B tier. Honestly, these are just like South Indian breakfast food, so I feel like nobody's actually going to be opinionated about them. Sambar is, you can eat it with anything, so it goes in the A tier. It's like, it's pretty great. So this is the best kind of vade you can eat, because if you don't know what sabudana is, basically boba, but like small. So sabudana goes in the God tier, S tier. Ma, why is rasam different from sambar? Well, rasam is just more wet, and it gives you a different sensation, you know? If you eat it with idli, I don't know, sambar with idli is much better than rasam with idli. That's why rasam and sambar are different. And since sambar is in the... Must. So you should eat rasam when you're sick, so for that, it goes in... I like rasam sometimes. I only like one type of rasam. Well, like two types of rasam. I don't like mullig rasam. I don't like lemon rasam. So it goes in the D tier. I might move it up to the C tier because tandoori chicken is there, but like, you know. Raita! Okay. Raita is the thing at, like, those Diwali parties. My cousin will, like, there'll be, like, a pot full of raita left over, and he'll just, like, take the whole pot and start eating the whole thing, and he'll just eat raita for lunch. Yeah, so, therefore, goes in the A tier. It's not as good as sabudana vada or vada pav, but it goes in the A tier because it's equivalent to sambar. This is puliodare or pulihara, or how do you say it in Hindi? So we're on puliodare, which I already gave an intro for, and you know, I really like puliodare, so it's gonna go in the B tier. Like, this is the thing that I like to eat at the temple.
कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामा सर्वा प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल.
You know, temple food. I like upma, puliodare, and dahi chawal. That's what I'll eat at the temple. This is pulav, and pulav is just basically a sad version of biryani. Yeah? What? Because it doesn't have the enough amount of masala. It's just like eating plain rice. And one time I went to a restaurant and their biryani tasted like pulav, and their pulav was literally just rice with carrots in it. Y'all don't even know. Come back. Okay. So pulav goes in the D tier along with rasam. You know, some people like really like rasam, and I don't want to offend them, but this is pongal, and it's basically how you make pongal is like you just take some dal and you take rice and you put it in an instant pot and then you just cook it. So this is like the base level of all cooking. I don't really like pongal at all, but I'll eat it. Like, okay, since there's nothing in the E tier, let's put it in the E tier. It's better than vandakai, but I wouldn't eat it as often as rasam. Okay, next is pav bhaji, and everybody thinks pav bhaji is god tier, but I don't know, over the years, I've kind of diminished in my love for pav bhaji, but my sister loves it a lot. And she'll just, like, eat a shit ton of pav bhaji, so... Pav bhaji is gonna go in the D tier. I'll eat it as much as I like pulao. In Tamil Nadu, they call it parota! Anyway, parota tastes amazing with kadalai curry, which is just like... How do you say kadalai? Chana, yeah, chana, but like the little brown ones. This is pani puri. I used to like pani puri a lot, and we used to eat it like occasionally, and my mom and dad, they used to make like the little like golgappa stand on our counter, and then they used to like put the little pani puri things in our little puris. I'm not that much of a fan of pani puri anymore, and we don't really eat it that often, but when it's good pani puri, I like the sweet syrup. So like if the sweet syrup is really like nice and like really like if you use the right dates, it tastes really good. So that's what I have to say about pani puri. It's going the C tier because uttapam and pani puri, I eat them just as often. Paneer butter masala, we all know what this is, and the worst is when people make paneer butter masala and they don't make it right. Like, they don't let the cream cook, they don't put enough tomato, or like, they just, okay, this is what people do. They, first of all, don't cook the paneer. They just put, like, raw-ass paneer in the paneer butter masala. And then, instead of making, like, actual tomato paste and, like, stirring cream into it and letting it thicken, they just literally take tomato paste from the can and take heavy cream from the can, mix it together, and just leave the whole thing in a pot, uncooked. That's the worst type of paneer butter masala. Let me just tell you, I've had that, and people bring that to parties, and I'm just like, that is clearly not what we came here for. Like, sometimes they don't even use heavy cream in the masala part. They just put milk. Like, I feel like people eat it too much, or people, like, talk about how much they love it too much for me to, like, actually be super into it. I used to like it a lot when I was little because my mom used to never make it. Palak paneer, oh my god, palak paneer, my mom makes palak paneer so often. I love palak paneer. I would die for palak paneer. I don't have the same feelings for it as I do paneer butter masala. That's why it goes in the A tier. It's not as good the S tier food because S tier food is like stuff that you don't get and it's amazing. Onion chutney. The reason I put onion chutney on here, even though it's not an actual food.
Get out!
The reason onion chutney is so good is because, you know, when you're just in the, like, it's like, I don't know, it just feels like, it's so good, and even when your mom puts, like, way too much chili in it, you still eat it, and you cry tears of pain while you're eating it with your idli, and you still continue eating it because it just tastes so good. I don't know, is the pain really worth it? So I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Vade. This is Uland vade, which means it's made out of urad dal. This goes in... This actually should go, yeah. It should go in the C tier because... Oh, naan. Why the heck did I put naan on here? Well, naan is like the delicacy, you know? Sometimes your mom buys some desi store naan and puts it in the freezer, and then you're like, wow, I'm feeling like naan today. Pretty fun. Yeah, but naan is like a delicacy. Like, you either get it when you go to the restaurant or you get it once in a while. It's not a everyday. Naan's pretty good. I think it goes in the C tier. And this is morkarmba. It's like, it's sourish, but it's not sour to the point where you're like, it's like, I think it goes in the C tier. No, it doesn't. It goes in the B tier. If you're really hungry and you mix this with rice and eat it with, plantain sabji or, like, raw banana sabji. If you're Indian, you know what I'm talking about. If you eat it with that, it tastes pretty amazing. So, malai kofta. Okay, malai kofta is really good, and my mom makes it sometimes. No, she made it once, probably. That's that. I always get malai kofta when I go to, like, Royal Taj or whatever. I love malai kofta. But the problem is, like, some people put, like, oh my god, raisins in food? Don't put raisins in food. You can have raisins on the side for people who like raisins, and they can put it in and mix it. Please don't put raisins in food. Like, I don't have any problems with cloves. I don't have any problem with, like, peppercorn balls. I don't have a problem with, like, lychee, cardamom in your food. But, like, if you put raisins, like, no, please don't. Like, even cashews are fine, but raisins, no. I want to put it in the A tier, but I want to make my thing look nice too. I want to make it look curvy. Let's put it in the C tier. No, I'll put it in the A tier. I have to be true to my feelings. I want to be kind of controversial, but I'll also play... Okay, so the thing with Maggie is that... Okay, this is Maggie, by the way. It's just a super, like, vegetable-y picture of it. Maggie goes in the C tier because I eat it pretty often. No, I don't. But I eat it, and when I eat it, I'm kind of like, I don't want to eat it the next day. And also, like, the Maggie masala, when I was little, like, I used to love that masala, but, like, now I have to put, like, extra chili powder in it because it tastes like nothing. Yeah, that's how I feel about Maggie. Okay, next we have modicum, corkate, whatever you want to call it. It's probably the best thing that ever existed, and I said I wouldn't do sweets in this tier, but this has to be brought in because I don't know, I also like the outside part, like the outside white squishy part, like this stuff right here. Like, I like that part too. So, you can't blame me for saying that this could technically, I would eat just that by itself. Like, if you cooked that for me, I would eat just that. And I would eat the coconut part separately. So that's why Corkaday is the best thing in the world, and it's obviously going to go in S tier because, yes, vada pav. Okay, this is the third type of vade that we're talking about, and this is kire vade. And the problem with this vade is that it is flat, which makes it, and it's also made of a bunch of different dals, which makes it too hard to eat. Like, it tastes fine, but when you eat it, it's like a rock when you're eating it. So why would you choose this vade to make over the other two vades? No, you wouldn't choose it, because obviously this goes in the E tier, next to pongal. Next we're at idli. Oh my god, idli. Okay, I eat idli every day. My dad used to archie idli mav on Sundays. Or, I don't know, grind idli mav on Sundays, and then we used to make it every day, and I used to eat 4 idlis for lunch since I was a kid. I wouldn't... Depends on how much I miss idli, but... I want to make things symmetrical, but I cannot put idli in anything less than C tier. Okay, I'll put it in B tier because idli and vengayam chutney go together, or onion chutney go together, so... Doshe, okay. Some people think doshe is better than idli, but personally, I would like to say I think idli is better than doshe because... Well, I don't know. Idli's much more versatile. Like, doshe, you want to eat it with sambar, but the problem is the doshe is too, like, porous, and it's too, like, crunchy to be able to mix with the sambar. And you want to eat it with chutney, but it doesn't give you the same feeling that idli gives you, you know? It's like eating a whole slice of bread versus, like, I don't know, like, just the crust. That's a bad comparison, but, like, it's too crunchy to eat with a lot of things. So that's why you have to eat it with, like, potatoes or, like, something, like, thick. This thing goes in the E tier, and I'm sorry for all the Gujarati people that are watching, but yeah, I know it can be similar to idli, but dokla, I just don't like dokla because people make dokla sweet, and that just doesn't taste good to me. Dal makhni, okay. I don't know, dal makhni, I feel like you can just get away with making regular dal, you know? Like, people put too much on dal makhni. Like, dal makhni is like holding the world above its head. Like, everybody's like, yeah, dal makhni is so good. You don't need dal makhni. Dal makhni is going in the E tier. Oh, okay. So, this is something that I was introduced to when I went to Bangalore. Well, I was born in Bangalore, but, like, this is what I was Is that hair in it? Oh, dear. Okay, this is called chow chow bath. And it's basically upma and kesari together, and you get 1 scoop of each. I love upma, so this is near and dear to my heart because I love upma. But I can't say the same for kesari. And chow chow bath is kind of a sin because for people who love upma and don't really like kesari, what are they gonna do with the kesari? You can eat 2 scoops of upma, but you can't eat 2 scoops of kesari, you know what I'm saying? Okay, next we have chole. Honestly, people make bad chole these days. Like, you have to have the right ratio of tomato to onion. Probably D tier, yeah. I'll rank it with doshe. You know, this seems like a bad thing. Like, D is a failing grade, I know. But, like, D tier is, like, food I still eat on a regular basis, and I like that food. Like, I'm not a very picky person. So even if I say, like, I hate vandakai, I still eat it. Okay, chicken tikka masala, I've literally never had it in my life. That chicken looks like its neck has been cracked, so that looks kind of scary to me. But, you know, I don't know. I would try it with chicken tikka masala. People are gonna yell at me for this. But I feel like people would only yell at me if I had, like, a legitimate reason. Chicken is bad. Don't kill chickens. Okay, chai! I should have done one of the pictures where it's like, you know, you're pouring the chai into your little davra. I don't really choose to drink chai. I don't really drink coffee on a daily basis either. I don't really drink many things. So, yeah, that's how I feel about chai. Poppity chaat. Okay, yeah, chaat's going in the lowest tier possible. How do I feel about butter chicken? Probably tastes like paneer butter masala, I'm not gonna lie. So, did I get rid of it? Which one of these things is paneer butter masala? Oh, it's right here. It's in D tier. Oh, let's add this to D tier then. Kala dal. What the heck? Why did I put this in here? This is just dal. Oh, dal. Because it's just straight up dal. So it goes in the C tier. Oh, biryani. Biryani goes in the God tier. I don't think we need any explanation for that. Like, go to Hyderabad, get yourself a dangsa biryani, and eat it. And be happy. Oh my god, we're down to the last one. Ah. Okay. Oh no. Appam. This is appam, and appam is really good. So you got the thin parts on the side and the fat part in the center. This is going right next to idli. Okay, so I'm back because I ended the food tier, but then I realized that I wasn't talking about all the things that I wanted to talk about. So, aloo matar, aloo methi, podi mas, which is literally just like squished up aloo. I don't really like mashed potatoes because that's kind of weird. I don't know, it's just a weird texture. It's just like too potato-y. I'm gonna go in the A tier because, again, like A to E is stuff that I eat on a regular basis. Rajma. It also goes in the A tier. We're gonna put this rajma on top of tandoori chicken. Tandoori is absolutely the best thing in the world.
So yeah,